Hello everybody, it is Isaac Morton here. We are standing at the end of the Millennium Bridge here in central London, and we are about to do the Jubilee Walkway section to the Eastern Section. That is the Tate Modern, the initial start of this section, and we are going to be tackling this walk going down there, down towards Tower Bridge, going down towards Tower Bridge and across Tower Bridge and into the Docklands and then through the City of London. Now last time I videoed it, it was a bit shaky, but hopefully today's video shouldn't be so bad. I am recording this on a mobile phone, so that is why the quality last week was a bit shaky, but I'm going to do my best this time. So the first thing you're going to see on your right hand side is Shakespeare's Globe. But before you even get to this, we haven't got, just look on the left, this is it. That's St Paul's Cathedral. That is the City of London, will be that, I think, next walk. But this is Shakespeare's Globe coming up. For those of you who don't know, this is not the original Shakespeare's Globe, because the original one burnt down in the 1500s. Still is open air, so if you like your Shakespeare, it's all open air. It's a thatched roof and stuff. Yeah, they still do Shakespeare in the Globe. This is a reconstruction of the original. You can see it's complete Tudor. I hear a boat. It sounds like a boat on the River Thames. This is Bankside Pier, and the boat's just about to turn up into Bankside Pier. And the boat's just gone. There you go, the boat's just left Bankside Pier on the City Clippers. A lovely way to get around London, also the boats. Oh yeah, that's the first transaction, Shakespeare's Globe. A lot of this stretch also we share with the Jubilee Greenway, which is another walk in London. That will be another section of videos we'll be doing at some point as well. So the first bridge we come to is Lambeth Bridge, and we're going to be going under the tunnel in a minute. I think this way here. That's the first bridge, Lambeth Bridge. Very busy Sunday afternoon here in central London. So there's a bus at Lambeth Bridge. And here is the first of the tunnels under the bridge. This is Lambeth Bridge, which you're walking under now. So the next bridge we are coming to is Cannon Street Railway Bridge. If you look over there, that is London Cannon Street Station, home to South Eastern, and that's the bridge, which you're going to walk under in a minute. This is Cannon Street Railway Bridge. So now the walk passes a bit inland. This is the Anchor Pub. It's quite busy for a Sunday afternoon. Live football, last day of the Premier League season. Who's going to win the title, Manchester City or Arsenal? That's it there. We've got Nando's, Wagamama, now we go underneath Cannon Street Railway Bridge. This is very busy today for the South Bank. Cannon Street Railway Bridge, which we are now walking under. Straight away, they have Clink Prison and Museum. We are on Clink Street. But look at this, there's a sign here. Clink Prison. Clink Prison is a name given to all the prisons that have stood on a number of sites. First prison was built in 1127. Can you imagine what it was like in these prisons? And if you go in the museum, it's like gore and torture devices and stuff like that. Yeah, the Clink Prison Museum down here. You like that sort of stuff? Go inside.
Yeah, me too. I've always like.
So on my right hand side, coming up, we have what was Winchester Palace. Not much left of it here, but this is it. This thing here. This was Winchester Palace. Not much left of it. See? It's very old down there as well. This is New London down there, it's Old London. Not much left of the palace. Now, the next thing we're going to see is the Golden Hind, which we're going to come to in a minute. Just walking down the road, walking down the path. And that is the Golden Hind. On your left, you've got Old Thames Side Inn, and this is the Golden Hind, where you can look here. I'm not going in, but we can see where it went around the world and stuff. This is, yeah, it's a huge ship. The size of this thing. Nice pirate ship. Yeah, there's your Golden Hind. So this is Southwark Cathedral. It's quite a massive one, it's quite old as well. So what's the entrance over here? Over 1,000 years there's been a church over here.
And it's been going to an office.
See, New London, Old London. Beautiful. So we are coming up to London Bridge. We're gonna walk under that, but this is a bit of a diversion, so I can show you what London Bridge looks like. London Bridge, the famous London Bridge. Now, this is not the original London Bridge. The original one is actually in Texas, believe it or not. There's quite a few London bridges we've had. If you know your history in the past, I think this is the third or fourth one. But this is London Bridge itself. Coming up soon. We'll walk under that in a minute. But that's London Bridge. If you want to see the original one before this, that is in Texas, in America. So now we're actually going to walk underneath London Bridge. It's quite cool. There's a lot of things to see here underneath London Bridge. I think there's London Bridge Experience, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. This is us walking under London Bridge. Yeah, there's a guy here standing here. I think it's the London Bridge Experience. Again, if you like the sort of gory and stuff, this is the place for you. I'm afraid not for me. So, as you can see, the signpost says that way. This is St. Olaf Stairs. St. Olaf, King of Norway. We're going this way, sorry, in here. This is called St. Olaf Stairs. And we're going to be walking back along the River Thames. also known as the Queen's Walk as well. We're back on the Thames Path National Trail underneath. A bit cooler here now. Not as busy, which is nice. There you go, central underwear. So coming up on our left is HMS Belfast. So HMS Belfast served throughout the Second World War, playing a leading role in the destruction of the battle cruiser Scharnhorst and also the Normandy landings. In 1971, they saved her. They were going to destroy her. They left her here. She's now in London. Here's a better view of HMS Belfast. You used to walk past Hayes Galleria, like your shops, that is it, but here's a much better view of HMS Belfast. Coming up, Tower Bridge, which we are going to cross very, very soon. See, it's a bit quieter now. Here's another great view of Tower Bridge. Beautiful, fantastic. People, here's a fun fact for you. So only last week, Red Bull did a challenge. 2 men jumped out of a helicopter in just wingsuits, and they were the first people to fly through Tower Bridge. It's absolutely astonishing. Videos on YouTube, you can watch it on their channel. On my right is City Hall. This is where the Mayor of London was re-elected for the 3rd time 2 weeks ago. His name is Sadiq Khan. He's a Labour. He's from Labour, so he has been re-elected, and this is where he works. City of London. Sorry, City Hall, I beg your pardon. He works at City Hall. As we get closer to the Tower Bridge, you can see it's just magnificent the way it's built. You can pay to go up the top, and you see great views of London. The bridge lifts only when a huge ship wants to cross through. It rarely lifts, only when it has to. So we're about to walk underneath it. But yeah, beautiful. Tower Bridge. Built in the 1800s. It was the first ever lifting bridge in the world. So the notes now say is that we have to walk underneath Tower Bridge. There it is in its glory. Back in a minute for that. We have to walk under the bridge. Go back on the other side and up the steps and then over the other side. So now we're walking under Tower Bridge. See underneath it? It's underneath it now. There should be some steps here. There are steps here. Teddy bears on the right. Here are the steps. As you can see, blue lines tell you which way to go if you go to Tower Bridge experience. But yeah, climbing the steps down onto Tower Bridge itself. It is a very busy part of London, this. But it's going to quieten down when we get to Docklands, one of my favourite parts of London.
So personal.
Very busy today, crossing the bridge. Yeah, this is us crossing Tower Bridge. Right, one last look at Tower Bridge. We're now going down there. Now the steps back to the Thames. So now we're on the other side of the Thames, the north side. This is the view of Tower Bridge from the north side of the Thames, we are now going to approach. We now make the way towards the Docklands. That's our horrible histories. Thames. Terrible Thames. Nice to buy tickets. So we're approaching now. The statue is called the Girl with the Dolphin statue. That's a statue. It's called the Girl with a Dolphin. It's across Thames is Butler's Wharf. It's quite a huge wharf, but it's actually a block of flats now. We're now approaching the giant sundial. I hope it's the right time. The giant sundial. Over here. Does it work? We'll find out. So we're now crossing over into St Catherine Docks. This is a narrow footbridge. I like this part of London. Lots of footbridges and stuff. Docks and stuff and boats. This is like a really, really nice part of London here. You see lots of, I like the boats that are in here as well. So this is like now St Catherine's Docks, walking around it. Ahead of you, you've got the Dickens Inn, but this is very pleasant. There used to be a lot more boats moored here. There's some more boats in there as well. What I like about St Catherine's Docks is there's lots of these tiny alleyways and lots of these tiny bridges that make up the docks. It's really cool to walk over there and see. If you walk along the Thames from here into Canary Wharf, there's lots of these really cool bridges. This is a telephone box, as you can see. And there's Dickens Inn. Okay, so we've actually come to our first obstacle. This is the bridge we're supposed to be crossing over. I think we can go around the entire St Catherine's Docks. So let's find out if we can do that and go around the entire docks. That's where we need to be. But as you know, might as well film, see what's going on. Now we're looking at these lovely boats here. Look at these yachts. There's a barge, it's a house barge down there. That's a big barge, this one is. I hope there's a way around it. If you walk around the edge, you'll come back to where you want to be. You follow it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, diversion. But it's nice to see all the boats. Let's go inland a bit before we come back to the boats. Okay, we basically come around one square, one side of the square, and now we're on the other side of St Catherine's Docks. Trying to get back to our starting point. It's a bit of a diversion. It's a very nice diversion. It's a shame the bridge is closed. But all these yachts and stuff. It's nice. And now we're on the fourth side of the square, and look at these beautiful boats here. Look at the size of this yacht here, it's just astonishing. the Excelsior, the Dana Dirtichem, the Libertine London, I think it is. Look, they've all got numbers. 140085. Zephyr, more of these outlets, the Grand Gru. Some of these yachts are very, very rich. I mean, look at the Catalina. Look at this one here. Goodness me. Wow. It's got a deck. It's got everything on it. The Nava. And an even bigger one over here. Even bigger yacht. And you can even shower down here. Look at this. You can even shower down there. I'm not entirely sure if we're in the right. I think we're in the right direction because I was just seeing the Jubilee Walkway signpost, but we're back on the other side of St. Catherine's docks. There's the Windrush boat. I hope we're in the right direction. Should be. Directions clearly says now. Following this side of the walk, so we'll see what happens. But where's the bridge that we can't cross over? I'm not entirely sure. But I think we're on the right side of the path. Okay, we might have been on the right way because we're back by Tower Bridge and we're going underneath Tower Bridge and into Tower Subway Gardens. This is Tower Bridge, so you're on the right side of the road for a change. This is now we're going to walk under Tower Bridge now. There you go. Okay, so now we're walking under Tower Bridge and we're going into Tower Gardens now. Right, so on your left hand side, this is the Tower of London. There used to be a moat down there. It's all overgrown, but this was a tower. You wouldn't want to go in here. This was not a place for prisoners, I can tell you that. So, guarding the Tower of London are the famous beefeaters, which now have the initials C3R on it, and a kit for King Charles III. Crown jewels are kept in there, and the lock and guard. And of course, the famous ravens. It is said that if the ravens flee, then the kingdom will fall. That is a tale. So this is the last we're going to show you over Tower Bridge, Tower Hill, beg your pardon, Tower of London. We're now heading into the City of London. You're a lot quieter now. So that is Tower of London. On our left here is All Hallows by the Tower Church. Again, it's nice and it's going to be not quiet now. You're walking into the City of London. So the next direction, we're crossing Byward Street. This is Byward Street. And we're going to cross that way into Great Tower Street by the lights. So yeah, that's Byward Street. We're going down, if you go down there into Great Tower Street, that's the way to go now. On my right hand side is one of the newest towers of London. It is it's not a block of flats, it's where people work. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but it's one of the new ones here. Okay, we're standing outside Pudding Lane. Yes, this is the famous Pudding Lane. started in the Great Fire of London in 1666 in Pudding Lane, supposedly at a baker's shop. And the only one I can see that resembles a baker shop is probably this one on the corner here, Blank Street Coffee. And who knows? This is where the Great Fire of London may have started from. There's no plaque saying anything, but that's Pudding Lane. On my left-hand side is the monument itself, and commemorate the Fire of London down here. That's the monument, 1666. Monument Station, which we're not going to go into yet. But, the bells are ringing. Right, up there is the monument, and a plane about to land. Let's just divert to the monument. Look how high that is. That is very, very high. The monument for the Great Fire of London. Now, all this is written in Latin. I have no idea what it says. Let's just go around it. Yeah, you can walk up it. You can walk up it. Costs to go up. In the year 1666, on the 2nd of September, at a distance eastward from this place of 202 feet, which is the height of this column, a fire broke out in the dead of night, which the wind blowing devoured even distant buildings and rushed, devastating through every quarter with astonishing swiftness and noise. It consumed 89 churches, gates, this Guildhall, public edifices, hostels, schools, libraries, a great number of blocks of buildings, and basically it tells you how many, basically about the fire, the Great Fire of London. This is how high it is. It's the monument to the Great Fire of London. And there's something else, all this, again, something else from Latin as well. Charles II, son of Charles the Martyr, King of Great Britain, France and Ireland, defender of the faith. The most glorious prince, commemorating the deplorable state of things. Oh, yes, it was in times of Charles II. Our current king is Charles III. Here we go, the monument. There you go. What about the monument? I'm not going to read it, it's quite a lot to read, but this is about the monument, the Great Fire of London monument. So we're back at Bank Station. This is where I came off the underground before, and the rest of the walk we did last week. So that completes the eastern section of the Jubilee Walkway in central London. I hope you enjoy it. I'm off to get my train home. Do not forget to subscribe. Next week, or next time, we're going to be doing section 3, central London section. Lots of nice things to see there. But yes, the walk is finished. And I want to wish everybody have a nice afternoon. And please subscribe. Please subscribe to our channel.